was one of the first things you ever learned how to do?
I don't know. I guess maybe hang drywall and spackle. I do know this. I learned a lot of stuff at a young age, like, you know, how to hang drywall, how to finish drywall, you know, how to sweat pipes, how to do electrical work. It's funny, but electrical work always came pretty easy to me. And when I was a young kid, I used to build radio control cars. So, and I would soup them up, and you know, and the speed controls and the motors and all, I would swap them out, put in electronic speed controls, and to help get rid of resistance in the connections. A lot of times they were like plug-in connectors, and I would solder the wire connections directly to the motor and make soldered connections. So I learned to solder real young, and I learned to wire up these cars and servos and motors and all kinds of speed controls, and learned about, you know, negative polarity and positive polarity, and how to hook them up correctly. And I know it doesn't sound amazing to you guys out there, but you have to remember, I guess I was like, you know, maybe 9 years old or 10 years old. I mean, I was a little kid at that point. And, you know, to learn about this stuff, I don't know. I had a want. I wanted to learn, so I learned it. You know what I mean? It's not like I was being taught something I didn't want to learn. That's why I guess I picked it up so well. Fast forward to when I was like maybe 12 or 13 years old, and I was working as a, you know, a helper for an electrician. I had a general knowledge of the way electricity worked. Somewhat, a rough framework, but then, you know, obviously the electrician I learned a ton from. So it started out from having a hobby into being able to make a living from it. I don't know, that's one of the, you know, first things I guess I learned. The one thing I never really learned to do, and it's not that I just never did it, was finish concrete. I'm no concrete finisher. I've never picked up on it. I've never given it any time. I always just, you know, the concrete finishing I leave to somebody else. You know, concrete work is some of the toughest work you'll ever do, so I don't know. But that's about it, brother.
All right.
If you like this video, make sure to give it a like, get subscribed, and leave some comments.
Let us know the first thing you ever learned.
Yeah. If you're a contractor or you're in construction, let us know what you've learned first, and you know, what was the one thing maybe that made you decide, hey, I want to be a construction worker, or I want to be in construction, or I want to be a contractor? Was there one pivotal thing? You know, what sparked your interest to choosing this line of work? We want to know. If you get a minute, we'd love it if you'd share this video. And as always, thanks a lot and have a great day.